must it be that I break everything I hold?
When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't you rise, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you won't make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think myself.
and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand finals of ILG Cup Season 3 Mumbai Minor, happening at Circle Gaming Cafe. I'm Shade Slayer. That'll be a caster for this game. We have ROG Titans going up against Team Secret here. Best of 3 grand finals. 50,000 rupees on the line. Winner walks away with the lion's share. 35,000. Second place 15,000. But there is a lot more than just money at stake here. It's the pride of being called land champions. ROG Titans, as well as Team Secret, in fact, have had flawless runs thus far in this tournament. Both completely unbeaten thus far, but that is about to change at the end of this game 1 of this best of 3 series. Quick draft coming in. Opener, Team Secret committing early in for that Spirit Breaker, while ROG Titans then go with Jakiro Swen. Nice little duo there already. You have the setup with the Hellfire Blast, followed up Ice Path, and Macro Pie. We've seen time and again come into effect in these team fights. And Team Secret, they're gonna pull out the Omni Knight. Again, one of those heroes that's seen quite a bit of play recently, primarily because there's been so many small skirmishes in these matches, and Omni Knight just offers so much to tip that scale in your favor. Troll Band away, Nyx Assassin, Oracle, Ember, Spirit, while Team Secret, they're going to take away Mars, Sand King, Warlock, Doombringer, and OD. Interesting ban there on the OD. We did see, was it ROG Titans? I think it was Titans who did play OD yesterday. Rubik. We've talked about this yesterday as well, and on a multiple of instances previously. The Rubik, the straight out counter up against the Spirit Breaker. If you have the Rubik, when the Spirit Breaker does charge in, instant cancel with the telekinesis.
10 seconds remaining.
And this pretty much prevents the Spirit Breaker from accomplishing the one main goal that he set out to do every single time. It's to get that instant disable in with the charge. Not to mention there's quite a bit of other top tier spells already up for grabs. One is of course the Purification and the Guardian Angel from Omni Knight. Razor banned away by Titans. Last ban, understandable. Razor does do really well up against melee chorus like the Swen. Have the damage drain coming in, and I've seen time and again Razor being picked to go into the off lane. They set up dual side lanes, and Razor just ensures that Swen does not get that head start in the lane that he also loves to have every single time. Team Secret, what are they looking at? They have 2 melee supports right now. Possible picks, they can go for the core. Lifestealer is up for grabs. what are the cores, but not so much probably up against the Omni Knight. If they're going something on the lines of the Phantom Assassin, which works good with the Omni, that means maybe something that they're thinking about. But that pretty much means they're going to leave themselves 3 melees. They're going to go Lion right now. So they're just going to strengthen up the amount of disables they have. Does work well with the Spirit Breaker as well.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
All right. Two minutes to go. They're chewing into reserve time right now. ROG Titans. What are they thinking about? They need a mid laner and they need an off laner. And they're going to go in for the Necrophos. Alright, that's probably going to be an offlane Necrophos right there. Necro again, those heroes that thrives on going up against melees. He's going to have a couple of them at least here. Omni Knight, Spirit Breaker does bring a heal himself to the table. So they're going to have some sustain here. ROG Titans to match up against the Purification
10 seconds remaining.
from Omni Knight.
Dire
Secret.
team ban.
They're going to pick up their position 1 here, Juggernaut. A lot of push. And doesn't really care about the God Strength Swen, as he can just straight up go ahead, blow up the Omni Slash there. Both teams now looking for a mid laner. Possible picks in. There's the Storm Spirit. I think Storm is okay here up against Team Secret. It's pretty much Lion and Spirit Breaker only that have disables. Queen of Pain. I think Queen of Pain is slightly better, primarily because they bring quite a bit of burst damage to the table. But Queen of Pain up against the Spirit Breaker is very tricky. He can pretty much catch her every single time and keep her in place with that Nether Strike once the Spirit Breaker does hit level 6. So other possibilities, Puck, okay. Puck works, the coil works really well along with the Swen. So to helps hold some of these heroes in position. Silence is a big plus as well. Going to take away the Death Prophet. There you go. One more hero that did have the silence. And quite a bit of tower push as well. The Death Prophet gets taken away. Well, the heroes look good here. OD's being banned out.
Dire team pick.
Lina is still available. Go, ooh, right, they're gonna go ultra late game. Team Secret pull out the Medusa. Now Titans, they have two choices here. One, they pick up an ultra late game themselves, or they look to go mega early with some, like I said, with the Queen of Pain,
10 seconds remaining.
or the Lina's good here as well.
5 seconds.
You do have decent amount of CC, Ice Path, Telekinesis, Stormbolt as a setup for that Light Strike array. Looking at other possible mid laners, Tiny is okay, I guess. Does have quick kill potential on Spirit Breaker, Omni, Lion. If they can get the jump in on one of these supports, he can insta blow them up. And if it's not the Omni don't really be in a position to get much done. So I guess that's a pretty big plus. Still have about a minute left on the clock, decide which way they want to go. Monkey King is still available, and we've seen teams run it in the mid lane as well. Monkey King AoE, when the Medusa pops that stone gaze, she's gonna look to stand and fight, and at that point of time you just release the Wukong's command, and Team Secret won't really be able to engage into that despite having an Omni Knight. Maybe they pop the Guardian's Angel specifically for that instance, but you're going to be forcing Omni Knight do that every single time, and they're going to go with DK instead.
Now select
So front line, tank, disable, tower pusher, and this DK is going to offer quite a bit. If he can get that blink dragon tail off on some of these squishies like the Omni Knight Lion, they're going to be able to blow them up from the get-go. Waiting on players to pick up their heroes. Game 1 of the grand finals here of ILG Cup Season 3. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Wave Multimedia and Kaspersky. GPU partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. And looking at the draft for Game 1, I like what Team Secret have. I think the Medusa is someone they're not really gonna have an answer to, and that's when is gonna get kited unless Titans manage to pick up some momentum early on.
prepare for battle.
Let's go ahead and introduce you to the teams. As we have the quick Seb spam coming through. I think my fog's messed up. I'm just going to quickly reconnect back into the game. There we go. Quick fix. Easy peasy. Alright, let's go ahead and introduce you to the teams. On the Radiant side, we have Team Secret, Ignorance on that mid Medusa, LFT Kaz on the Spirit Breaker, Seb playing the Lion, Mithrander on the Juggernaut, and I finally puts Win and Win on that Omni Knight. While on the Dire side, we have ROG Titans, Lucky You playing up the Rubik, World Fave on that Necrophos, Kale playing up the Jakiros, Carry Smoodles on the Swen, and Blank running up the lineup with the DK.
The battle begins.
To charge Spirit Breaker onto the Necrophos. Juggernaut's in quick telekinesis towards the high ground, and wise decision there. It's going to run the other way around, and with the Earth Spike on cooldown for another 5 seconds, you're going to be able to back away from this. Looking at the runes, they did manage to pick all 4 runes on ROG Titans, and that is a massive head start. 4 bounty runes picked up at the go. Alright, we jump straight back into this. You see the Omni as well as the Jakiro going blow to blow. So this is in fact going to be an off-lane Omni Knight. Oh, meanwhile, bottom lane, you're going to lose the Necrophos. First blood has been spilled. Was that the Blade Fury expended? Yes, it was. Necrophos off lane, dual lane versus tri lane. Very tricky, especially if you end up going down early. Middle lane, looking at CS 73 compared to the 6-3, so pretty even Steven. Spirit Breaker gonna look to pull the wave back and make some space for this Omni Knight. He does rotate towards the top lane. Let's go. Not really sure what happened there, but Omni still pretty much at level 1. Sven looking to show himself here. There is the Stormhammer available right now, but don't think it's gonna be enough.
Healing shock. Regeneration.
Middle lane, I expected this to be pretty uneventful. Don't think either of these heroes have any sort of kill potential. It's just going to come down to how well they can CS and keep those levels going. And maybe even if DK finds the haste rune, might be able to make a play, but besides that, I don't see too much of a kill potential there. Top lane, it's going to be pretty much a similar story. The Omni Knight is just going to be looking to get levels. Bottom lane, however, is where I believe both these teams can definitely go at it. Juggernaut Lion straight up is massive. If this Rubik ends up even slightly getting out of position, he's gonna get punished. What's the DK gone for? He's completed up the bracer. Looks like he's picked up a second bracer recipe as well. Pretty standard. Bottom lane, there you go. They're going to make that jump in onto the Rubik. He's going to pop that Fairy Fire. Needs a couple more right clicks in. Telekinesis, perfect time. He's going to look to back off. Charge from the Spirit Breaker. He's coming straight back in. Heals out. The Impale does connect in, but oh, the Lion's going to end up going down. But Spirit Breaker does not have the Telekinesis for the cancel. They will be able to get a 1-for-1 trade there, but unnecessary there. The Lion could have just straight up survived. Not sure why he went up too aggressive, and now they want to make a move yet again onto this Necrophos here. Blade Fury popped out. They get the heals back out again. Death Pulse just too strong right now, and now they managed to catch out the Lion as well. They have the turnaround potential. They need a couple more right clicks, and Lion trying to juke in the trees, Impale out, but he's stuck now. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. World Fate picks up that kill. 2-2. Pretty straightforward trade there.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Omni is trying to snag the bounty rune there, but he's stuck in no man's land. And Jakiro is going to be able to snag both away. In fact, they might just look to go for the kill here. He's trying to make it to the shrine. Thinks about the deny, but neither becomes a reality. And he ends up getting chased and taken down. Loses both the bounty runes as well. Meanwhile, the Lion is pretty much just emoting away. Waiting here, middle lane. But the DK is already long gone. He's going to pick up that second bracer. Mango. Not too far away from the boots, but level 6. Want to see if he immediately is going to look to use that dragon form to pressure this tier 1 in the middle lane. Medusa, triple raid bans. She can definitely hold her own and push the DK back. She got the snake. That just does so much damage in the early games. Charge. They want to try and make a play here rather on the Jakiro. Impale out Omni. A little bit far away. Purification eventually does come out, but there's no damage just yet, and the Swen just turns around. They will eventually get the kill. Will they be able to get the trade though onto the Omni Knight? Hex out. They are hiding the Swen, buying time, buying space, and the Swen is out of mana right now. There's nothing he can do. He's gonna get bashed up here. Will they be able to pick up a second kill? Impale is coming off cooldown in 2 seconds. Blows that up, but with the Jakiro respawning back in charge, back off cooldown, 2 seconds. Needs one lucky bash here. He gets the bash in. Will he look to go for the charge under the tier 1? Maybe not. Especially with the Omni back off. If he had purification, then yes, I think charge into purification just straight up picks up the kill there. Bottom lane, quick trades. Omni Slash will be online real soon. He can look to make a play here as well as DK picks up the illusion rune right under the nose of the Medusa and Lion. Forced to a TP bottom. Middle lane, they're trying to make a play onto the Spirit Breaker, but he survives, and I think DK is just going to look to TP back. Just looking for a shrine by the looks of things. Yeah. Rubik. Probably going to look to head back bottom. There is a Lion all alone. And now with the Reaper Scythe online, they have that instant kill potential out as well. Juggernaut. He's in close quarters. Omni Slash is available. Is he going to look to make a play? Lion's just a tad bit too far away there, despite having the boots. Don't think he's going to be able to cut the distance.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
DK pops the dragon form and now is looking to pressure up the tier 1 here. Medusa, she gone for the Storm Gaze? No, she hasn't just yet. And DK is just tanking so much of that tower there. Still continuing to tank. I think it took 3 or 4 hits. It was totally unnecessary there to do so. Now he's going to look to chip away at this tier 1. Rubik joining back towards the bottom lane. Lion. He has mana for 1 Impale, maybe even the Hex if he can pop that Enchanted Mango. Omni. Now pretty much all alone here, safe lane, while Swen completes up the Hand of Midas. Should be flying out to him soon. Charge towards the middle lane onto the DK. They have the damage. Snake comes out, but they have no mana whatsoever now. And unfortunately, I think there was 2 misses there. 1 bash, maybe, just maybe they can make the play, but pretty unlucky as he needs to fall back now. Necrophos, bottom lane. His Reaper Scythe is on cooldown. Lions joined into the party, but Rubik and the Jakiro both want to go in. Impale out with the Blade Fury. In comes the Rubik. They're going to use the Macropire telekinesis back onto the Macropire and they just blow him up. Fate Bolt secures the kill. They did not expect a rotation of that scale. Necrophos does a beautiful job of luring them in.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Finger does come online for the Lion. I think he used up a tomb of knowledge there as well. DK picks up the tier 1 in the middle lane, which will eventually go down. So the Medusa couldn't really do enough there to hold the tier 1s in the middle lane, and that's going to be more real estate for this DK to move around. 80 seconds cooldown as he looks to hunt for the Medusa here. Spots are out, shrines on cooldown. Blade, she's not gonna have the mana here as well. The shield comes out, but is it gonna be a tad bit too late? 1, 2, 1 more right click, and the Medusa is done for. DK manages to pick up a solo kill. Spirit Breaker charge. He's gonna show himself. Friendly little tap onto the DK.
Radiant's top tower is under
But this DK now getting out of control. Middle lane Medusa solo kill. That's a big pick off. Pressure coming in top tier 1. No answers just yet from Team Secret as our Titans continue to march strong here. Are they going to look to go towards tier 2 as well? They might just telekinesis. They find the Omni Knight, and I think they have enough. They're going to God Strength popped in as well. 2 purifications and a 3-man FL. Macro Pyre comes out, but they've already got 2. There's the Rubik who's desperately trying to get away from this. Spirit Breaker will be able to get the kill in. Ice Path connects in, but the heals is just too strong. They don't have the kills. Medusa charging away at the Necrophos. Necrophos, the charge, oh, just barely connects in, but the Omni Slash there should be enough to pick up the kill, and they're looking for more. They've lost 3. The Jakiro, Ice Path, DK is into the fight as well, and they should be able to pick out the Juggernaut. Yes, they can. Medusa in the trees. Then now DK, does he want to move in? I think with no Swen there as well. Swen's into the middle lane. I think the DK gives up on this, but at the end of it all, it was a 4-for-3 trade. Big fight coming in for Team Secret. They overextend there. They weren't able to burst the Omni Knight down, get hit by that 2-man impale from the Lion. Macro Pyre wasn't really enough damage there, and they were able to burst a couple of players down. Spirit Breaker just hangs around for a tad bit too long, gets punished. DK has the blink now. Has that long range initiate with that? There you go. It's going to initiate in. There is a shrine though. Lion, is he going to look to pop this? Ice Path, not really in range. Medusa moves up front line. Snake gonna push the rest of ROG Titans back. But Juggernaut, yeah, he's just gonna blow the spin TP. Swen is building towards what looks like a Sanjay Asha. Post the hand of Midas. Sanjay Asha is good here, knowing for a fact that he's gonna be going up against quite a bit of damage, quite a bit of CC. BKB is definitely needed for him this game, especially up against the Lion. Actually, if it is just the Lion on the table, maybe he does not build that BKB this game. Still going to take the full brunt of the Omni Slash damage. Omni Knight doesn't really care about the BKB, and neither does the Spirit Breaker. And Medusa certainly doesn't. So, the second thought, I think Blacking Bar maybe is not even required here. Instead, going to go for stats. And I think that's the right decision. Tier 2 goes down. TPs towards the top lane as they make their play towards the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker's down. Barely any damage inflicted on this tier 1. So despite getting the tower bottom, they're instantly able to rotate and punish. And the smoke rotate from the Juggernaut Lion does not materialize for much. DK is just charging up ahead. He's going to spot out the Juggernaut. Is he going to continue to give chase? Don't think he should. Ice Path middle lane does catch out the Lion. Macro Fire expended. He's just looking to run away right now. Yeah, he should be done for his emoting away as well. Swen's is going to come in. Quick love tap. To quickly secure the kill. Charge in. onto the Necrophos. Oop. Ice Path to catch out the Juggernaut, but the Juggernaut now does have the heals keeping him healthy. He has the Heavenly Grace on him as well.
Dire structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified.
Necrophos front lines shows himself. DK just blinks in. Unfortunately couldn't get the Dragon Tail out. He gets the Dragon Tail. I think that's pretty much the Juggernaut done for. They will catch the Necrophos front lines. Purification. Mana drain mainly. Significant amount of mana taken away. DK front lines. Medusa just the Yasha. Don't think that's going to be enough. Necrophos though. Reaper's Sight. They catch the Juggernaut out. Aye, aye, aye. And they probably look to give chase here towards the high ground. They jump in. They found the Spirit Breaker as well with the Rod of Atos. But the Ice Path, the follow-up just really wasn't there. It's the stolen Ice Path, I believe. Guardian Angel forced out. Medusa held in position. He's out of mana right now. Spirit Breaker, desperate charge in. I think that was suicidal at that point of time. He's going to get caught and pummeled down, but he had to do that to save the Medusa there.
Tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is
Purification, in fact, stolen by the Rubik, and they're gonna go to work on this Rax. They catch out the Lion. Purification delays the inevitable. Juggernaut's back into the fight. He does have the Blade Fury out. Medusa, Stone Gaze, but they're running away right now. Necrophos dangerously low. The finger barely survives, but the Omni Slash will ensure at least the Hero ends up going down. Rubik, high ground for Staff. Can he get away from this? Third Breaker, Nether Strike. Yeah, they find him. DK is just gonna blink out, leave the Rubik behind. Rubik looking for the suicide, not gonna get it. But DK double damage and the regeneration rune charge. He wants to turn back and fight this. 15 seconds on the dragon form, but it's a pretty risk. They don't really need to. Melee barracks those very low up top. Unfortunately, they weren't really able to finish that off. DK. Suicidal play? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't think that's the wise decision here. Necrophos, Mech, Atos has crazy amounts of farm. In fact, all top 3 heroes on that network chart are from ROG. Titans gold lead of about 10,000 XP lead. Not as much, it's about 6,000.
dire are scanning.
And now they can start to work on the shrines with that tier 3 taken up top. I think they want to continue to push this. They find the Jug Blade Fury, right? Do they have the cancel telekinesis? He's going to force stuff up. Telekinesis catches him out. Lion, Impale, catches to Macropire, as well as the Ice Path holding him in position, and the Reaper's Sight going to blow up the Juggernaut. Lions down as well. Big pickoffs. And now DK. Dragon Tail is available. Blink on cooldown though. But with Juggernaut 56 seconds on the sidelines, I think they make the push here. There is a buyback. Don't think he's going to be put in a position to force this unless the DK jumps straight up ahead. They find the Medusa. They have the follow-up. They have the stuns in as well. Ice Path, hold him in position. Stolen. Impale. Guardian Angel forced out. Is out of mana here. Medusa. Do they have the damage? Those Swens come in, but he's going to get hit by the bash. They're going to turn their focus instead onto the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker's down. He, however, does have the buyback. Buyback's going to be forced out. Juggernaut 25 seconds on the sideline. Spirit Breaker on 22. They're going to lose 1 lane of frags, maybe more. If they don't buy back right now, Spirit Breaker, there you go, the buyback comes in. Medusa's got out, she's out of mana. Charging, catches 2. Medusa turns back in, but the Macropire thrown out yet again to zone them away. Swen wails away at the ranged barracks, and they will pick up the top lane of Rax. Juggernaut respawns back out. And with the tier 2 up in the middle lane, I don't think they'll go pushing any further. They probably make quick work of this tier 2. I don't think they can get that either. Backdoor protection is just too strong. DK does not have the damage. And with that, It's gonna be one big fight going the way of ROG Titans, and they clear up that top lane of Rax. 16k net worth lead, 20 minutes in.
Radiant's bottom shrine.
Safe to say they've taken a strong lead now this game. DK Sacred Relic picked up. Radiance not too far off. This final DK pick though
Shrine is under
worked wonders for ROG Titans. They did talk about the fact that they might not have what it takes in the late game if the early game fails, but 20 minutes in, one lane of Rax, 17k net worth lead. I think the DK has done his job, and it has done it to perfection.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Necrophos middle lane. Manta style is complete on the Medusa. It's taking quite a bit of time for the DK to clear out the shrine, but he will eventually get it.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen. Radiant's middle tower
DK.
has been denied.
Immediate rotation towards the top lane. They have the finger and they can make this play if they want to. But I think with all of that, I don't think they still will have enough damage. Double damage on the Swen. Just gonna move into the Roche pit here. He saves that God Strength right now. He doesn't need it. I think with the DD, he just picks up the Aegis of the Immortal, saves God's Strength there for this upcoming fight.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
He's gonna pop the God Strength. DK is coming into the fight as well, so is the Rubik. No challenge yet. But yeah, he just wasn't doing damage fast enough there. It's taking so much time to bring Roshan down. First to pop the God Strength, 80 seconds. So I think they wait out till Swen gets his God Strength back off cooldown. So they do go for
Is under attack.
the final push in. Medusa with just the Manta style. I don't think that's gonna be enough to hold back ROG Titans. Omni, Mech, Guardian Grease, not too far off. It's the Juggernaut though, that's the problem.
Shrine is under attack.
He's 5th on the net worth, has just the Maelstrom and the Drum of Endurance. There's way too less of a farm compared to what the Swen has right now. Blink, SNY, Hyperstone, Assault almost ready as well. Ages of the Immortal. Not to mention the Hand of Midas.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
DK does complete up his Radiance. The play gonna be here. DK picks up the Haste Rune and he's just gonna look to charge ahead. Swen does have God Strength available. I think he's just waiting out on picking up this plate mail here. There you go, Assault completed, and he's just gonna look to barrage down mid right now. Spent all his money, so he won't really have buyback. I don't think there'll be a situation where he's gonna be forced to blow that anytime soon. Oh, they managed to pick up one kill there. Omni just got bursted down. DK is going to be going in as well. Hex, buyback forced out from the Omni Knight. Re-engage back in. DK dropping really low. The finger There's quite a bit of damage. Medusa pops that stone gaze. In comes the Guardian Angel. They want to continue fighting. The Swen's back in with the God Strength. It's getting kited around right now by the Lion. He's lost quite a bit of mana as well. Buyback forced out. Lion looking to come back into this. Glyph has been expended, but Titans are just gonna head towards that middle lane. Charge from the Spirit Breaker, cancelled away. Medusa front lines, forced into popping that Manta style as she gets hit by that Rod of Atos. They find the tier 3 and I think they're just too low right now to continue taking this fight, pushing this any further. But they come in, they get one pick off. In fact, they get 2 pick-offs, 2 buybacks forced out. And they don't lose anyone, not even the Ages of the Immortal. And they will be able to continue pushing this. Looks like the Swen immediately wants to move up to the bottom lane. 2 lanes of racks already picked up. They're going for the final push. Medusa in the front lines. It's do or die right now. Swen, middle lane. Working in on the racks here. Swen is getting hit on. They forced out the Medusa up ahead. Telekinesis force out. It's a stolen Guardian's Angel used there by the Medusa. Stolen Stone Gaze as well. The Medusa, she's gonna be turned into stone here, but the Impale catches too. DK is gonna come blinking in. She's gonna pop the Manta style, look to run away here, but the secondary Dragon Tail holds him in position. Swen dropping really low. Medusa wants to turn around, fight this out. The Aegis of the Immortal is eventually expended by the looks of things. Yeah, there you go. Swen will go down. DK though dropping really low, needs to be forced off behind Spirit Breaker, charging in, turns back around, but the Swen already pops that God Strength, gets hit by the Impale, Ice Path, and the Reaper Scythe there cleans up, and they find 2 lanes of racks. They're going for the third. Medusa, what can she do? There is no buyback available on the Omni Knight. Spirit Breaker, does he have one? No, he doesn't. And they find 2 more here. Juggernaut, Blade Fury ensures that he survives. In fact, the Swen's looking to dive into the fountain as well. Buyback forced out from the Medusa. But is it too little too late? Juggernaut, Medusa, only 2 alive right now on the sidelines for more than 30 seconds. All 3 supports, they're just gonna get kited while Swen continues to work on the racks. Nothing that the Medusa can do right now. Down goes the racks. Swen is just objective gaming right now. Continues to work on the racks. Medusa continues to get kited around. Will go down. That's a dieback on the Medusa. GG is called. And ROG Titans will take game 1 of the grand finals here at the ILG Cup Season 3 Mumbai Minor. Don't go anywhere, stick around. Game 2 is coming straight back up shortly.
Can't you see that I love you so? So why must it be that I break everything I hold? Don't know what it takes to make it through the day. Though I'm standing here, let you walk away remains my greatest fear. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody that floats above any waves. But I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Now I believe that you are not yet free, but I've got this fear that I'm not either in my bones, you see. So we can only hope to hold the others strong, and in the arms of grace will be your love, will be your song. I'd like to be a voice without a way, melody that floats Why must it be that I break everything I hold?
Butterfly dancing in the sky, spreading wings, flying high. Colors reflect into your eyes. Lush, baby, love. Close to me, close to me, so close to me. Close to me, so close to me. want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Coming.
Radiant team ban.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 of the grand finals of ILG Cup Season 3. Mumbai Minor, ROG Titans in the lead, 1-0. There's one win away from taking the title this weekend at Circle Gaming Cafe. Team Secret They went with the Medusa the last time around, but unfortunately, the momentum built up by ROG Titans was just too much. They're going to go back to the Jakiro here. Early pickup. Did go Jakiro Swen the last time after Secret went with the first pick, Spirit Breaker. Let's see if it's going to be a similar path here in this draft as well. Secret, what are they going for? You go for the Grimstroke this time around, and Grimstroke does work really well along with the Juggernaut. And I'm gonna wait and see if that is something they want to go with here as well. They're gonna go with the Earthshaker instead. All right, so Earthshaker picked up. Lots of disable. With the Grimstroke, you have the Soulbind, Earthshaker, Fissure. A lot of team fight as well with the Echo Slam. ROG Titans. I'm gonna go with the Ember. Ember was, if I'm not mistaken, first phase banned away the last time around. Now take away the Troll and the Razor. While Rubik's banned away by Team Secret, you don't really want to pick up the Earthshaker and have a Rubik going up against you. You can easily, time and again, keep taking the Fissure away, and with the pretty much zero cast time, Rubik's Fissure just ounces better than the Earthshaker Fissure. So now that we're gonna have the Tusk. Banned away as well, Tusk with the Jakiro. I'm not really sure what the idea there was, but maybe Team Secret knows something that we here don't. So next pick in, they have their offlaner. They have the position 5. Swen was in fact first banned by Team Secret. I seem to have missed that, so it's not gonna be that duo that we saw the last game around. Secret this time, they definitely don't want to go ultra late game. They want to go something that allows them to keep fighting, keep that momentum going from the early game. Juggernaut was picked up last time. This time they will get the Mars though, and Mars does work really well in tandem with the Grimstroke and the Earthshaker. And Lena is going to be picked up by ROG Titans. It's more likely than not going to be a position 4 Lena and a position 5 Jakiro. Team Secret, what are they thinking? They can probably go the Death Prophet for the mid lane. That is something we've seen, which was banned the last time around. Death Prophet works really well in conjunction with the Mars, not to mention the Earthshaker, Grimstroke as well. Looking at cores, they can straight up go Juggernaut yet again. I think Juggernaut's pretty decent up against Jakiro, Lena. And not to mention with the Mars there as well, is going to be able to dish out quite a bit of damage, but it's pretty much going to leave them with 3 melees. They need control up against the Ember as well, and Death Prophet with that silence does ensure that at least early on they're going to have control on that Ember Spirit, and he's going to be forced in such a scenario to go for either the Yules or the Manta style. Chewing into a lot of the reserve time. There you go. They're going to go with the Spectre. Okay. So they commit ultra late, and ROG Titans, they're immediately gonna go more to fight early. Slardar gets picked up. It's probably gonna be a Slardar Nina offlane, Jakiro +1 on the safe lane, and Ember
Radiant team pick.
out at mid. Nice ban in the Broodmother. Broodmother's pretty much been the flavor of Indian esports the entire day yesterday. We did see, in fact, Ignorance himself played in game 2 of the semi-finals, and here RG Titans take that away. So
10 seconds.
what's Team Secret thinking right now? They have team fight, they
5
have
seconds
initiate,
remaining.
they have disable, but I don't think they still have a momentum hero right now. Need someone who can pick up momentum early on. Someone either like the Storm, even thinking on the lines of a Queen of Pain, Monkey King, but Monkey King again is going to mean 4 melees. Wukong's command does work well in conjunction with the Mars arena, so might be thinking about going in that direction. ROG Titans, they need a mid lane, they need a safe lane carry right now. Juggernaut's not too bad here either. I kind of like the Slark here for RG Titans, primarily because that hero is just so slippery, and that in terms of catch, they pretty much just have the fissure, and Slark just excels in being able to move in and out of fights completely unchecked. And I think Slardar, Lina, Ember, Jakiro just offer that space for him to maneuver around. Titans, they still have about 30 seconds to decide their position 1, but I think of all the options here, I do really like Slark. Goes really well with their momentum as well. They're gonna they're gonna go for the Alchemist. So that, I'm guessing that's gonna be a mid Alchemist and a safe lane Ember. Is a safe lane Alchemist. I prefer having the Alchemist in the middle lane, straight up for levels. And of course, control on bounty
10
rooms.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Now, Team Secret, they need to be able to punish this. They have only 7 seconds to decide, and Secret, what are they going to go with? They're going to go with the Monkey King as expected. ROG Titans, 1 game win away from taking the title this weekend. Team Secret down 1 game in this best of 3 finals. They need to take this win here, and I think they've set themselves up really well. They have that ultra late game in the Spectre. They have Monkey King to fight early, along with the Mars Shaker Grimstroke.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Waiting on players to pick up their heroes. Prediction time. I think ROG Titans have slightly better momentum based draft. Team Secret, it's pretty much gonna come down to they can shut that Alchemist down and buy space till that Spectre does come online. And we saw last time as well, they had a pretty timing based lineup, and it eventually didn't really work out. So I think this game, it's gonna be something very similar, but let's go ahead and use this time now to introduce you to the teams on the side of the Radiant.
Absolutely perfect.
We have ROG Titans 1-0. Lucky You gonna be on that Lina, World Fave on the Slaughter, Kale on the Jakiro, Carry Smoodles playing the Ember Spirit, and Blank will be completing that lineup on that mid Alchemist. While on the dia we have Team Secret, Ignorance on the Monkey King, Seb on the Earthshaker, Mithranda on the Spectre, Win and Win on the Mars, and Kaz on that Grimstroke.
Seconds to battle.
Yeah, I love Monkey Kings spamming mischief early on. Top lane, Lina gonna show herself up along with the Slaughter.
The battle begins.
They pick up both bounty runes there, and Spectre did try to aggressively pick up that, but unfortunately I don't think she was able to. And 1, 2, oh, they do manage to trade 2 for 2 bounty runes. So bottom lane, it's gonna be the Spectre here along with the Grimstroke, and Jakiro will be paired up with the Ember Spirit. So I think that was pretty much expected after that Alchemist pickup, but just look at the kind of harass that the Ember is going to be taking here in the safe lane. It's just going to be so hard for him to get much in terms of CS. Mad harass already coming in. It's happening top lane. Mars does have the support from the Shaker, but the Shaker is gonna end up finding absolutely nothing. He's literally just there for the fissure disengage. And they get the fissure. Oh, what a beautiful fissure coming in there. The crush goes out. They need one more spear. The Tars is doing so much damage. And Slada survives. She's gonna be munching on a Tango. Mars, unfortunately, there was out of mana and couldn't give chase. He does have the mango. He can throw out the fissure here. Does he pop the mango? No, he doesn't. He gets bashed up and he's just gonna look to back off right now. But there's a beautiful fissure there coming in from Seb, but unfortunately couldn't really capitalize on that. Oh, bottom lane. Looks like they do find the first kill in, and Kaz looks to give chase with the Grimstroke. He is getting kited right now. Ember, what can you do? The stroke connects in, and that's, they want to give the kill to the Spectre. Dagger comes out, but the heals was enough there to ensure the Grimstroke was forced to pick up that kill. They do trade 1 for 1 here in the bottom lane. There was first blood going to ROG Titans there regardless. Ember doing good now in terms of CS, sitting on 13-3. Actually faring far better than the Spectre. They pop the Flame Guard, middle lane. They might look to make a move here. Alchemist is pretty low. He's gonna look to make a trip back to the fountain by the looks of things, and Grimstroke rotates in, but It's not going to be able to find him here. Slada, crush. Initiated. Oh, he gets speared into the tree here. But there's just some poke damage in. They don't really have enough to jump in on that light strike array. Doesn't connect onto anyone, but the fissure though holds Slada in position, but Grimstroke, the Mars rather, light strike array, second one connects in. Crush was available, but Lina level 3. There was 1 point into Dragon Slave, was actually pretty much enough there to secure the kill bottom lane. Looks like the Ember was trying to make a move. And looks like he's going to be able to dance his way out of this. There is a stroke available and it does connect in, but level 1. He's going to be able to safely walk away from that. 3-1 and ROG Titans. Get off to a decent start here. They get the silence off. They want to make a move here onto the Ember Spirit. Spectre gets the dagger in, and that's going to be the kill. Perfect rotate. Nicely timed, and there's nothing the Ember could do at that point of time. The Jakiro just way too far away to be able to get much done. Top lane, they get one kill in. There's the Earthshaker down. Monkey King is doing pretty well in terms of CS here. He jumps straight up ahead immediately. The Quelling Blade though holds him in position. TP's coming back out. Lina, long range, Dragon Slave does connect in. Light Strike Array just a tad bit off the mark. Jakiro's in here as well. He's going to be able to tree dance away. Does he get the TP out? Yes, he should. Nicely played there by the Monkey King. Meanwhile, top lane, Slada, 2-man crush. Can he get the hell out of dodge? He gets hit by God's Rebuke, but he did have some stick charges there and was able to survive up. I just look to get some damage done in onto the Earthshaker here instead. This lane is ending up being just too hard right now for that Alchemist Light Strike. Does catch out Mars. Secondary crush coming in as well, but I don't think they have enough damage. Mars just buying time. Lina. Oh, she's gonna get speared into the tower. And she's done for. She goes down and Mars juking in the trees. What can he do? He dances around, perfectly done, and now Slaughter. He's caught in no man's land. He's looking for the TP. Do they have any sort of cancel? No, they don't. They scanned the wrong place, but Lina there gets outplayed. In comes the Earthshaker towards the middle lane. They needed to block away the Alchemist from being able to go high ground there if they were to pick up that kill, and unfortunately that really wasn't the case. How's the Spectre doing for farm? Sitting on 17 CS. He's not getting much now, is he? Actually 6th on the net worth. This lane swap hasn't really worked out in their favor. Monkey King behind enemy lines. They try and quell, but they quell the wrong place. Oh, the Light Strike Array though does connect him. Monkey King Searing Chains in as well, but 2 players, they're really low. Monkey King wants to turn on Ball and Strike onto 3. Not really enough. Light Strike Array does catch out Mars, and there's going to be a quick double kill coming in for the Ember Spirit. Neat little play there. The Light Strike Array finds him in the trees, and they immediately use that opportunity to jump in. I think they stayed for too far behind enemy lines, just a tad bit over aggressive, and they had to pay for it dearly. Alchemist, what's he looking to build into here? Double braces, and now he's queued up the Radiance. 1300 gold in the bank. Lina is working herself towards that level 6. She's gonna hang around in the bottom lane. Ice Path does connect in, but without concoction, I don't think they have an opportunity to jump in. Monkey King though, aggressively running up. He knows he has the skill. Knows there's nothing the Alchemist can do at this point of time. Meanwhile, top lane, Arena was expended there, and they will get 2 pickoffs in the top lane while the Ember finds a kill in the bottom lane. So trades all around.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Mars did commit the Arena there, but Lina
Radiant
does have the Laguna Blade.
Radiant's top
Monkey
tower
King
is
looking to
under
set up
attack.
onto this. From behind, Light Strike Array connects, and they get the kill in onto the Spectre. They want to turn around and go on this. The stroke doesn't connect. Body blocks in. Light Strike Array. What a timing! And now the Monkey King pretty low. He Boundless Strike, gets the heals in. Need one more right click. He does not, however, have Sleight of Fist or Remnant. Lina ends up going down, and the Ember forced to retreat back out. That was a level 1 Sleight of Fist, and unfortunately it has such a high cooldown. It's sitting at 18 seconds, and the Monkey King survives.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Who needs a cloud?
Monkey King looking to make a move here towards the middle lane. They know Alchemist has Chemical Rage on cooldown. Does not have anything in terms of initiate either. They're just chasing him all the way towards the top lane. He's gonna reveal up the smoke, pings out. They're gonna commit in with the Arena. Immediately pops the Chemical Rage. It's back off cooldown. Lina's back into the fight as well. Light Strike Array does connect in, and the Arena eventually ends up. Monkey King comes in. Wukong's up. Echo! The Echo does just so much damage in eventually. What a re-engage back in by the Earth Shaker. But they're able to kite around. It's gonna be very low for a long time, and they will clean up.
Dire's bottom tower
They
is
did
under
not have the damage there. They only find the one for True Trade. There's so many heroes who are dangerously low,
attack. Dire's bottom
but
tower
unfortunately,
Illusion.
Radiant's middle
there's
tower
not
is under
enough
attack.
in terms of response there. And I have a look back at that. Is that Arena that catches out. They eventually get them all in a good position. Boundless Strike followed up by the Echo Slam, but that Ice Path Macro Pyre, and they're able to safely disengage away. Grimstroke, just a tad bit too over aggressive, ends up getting picked off. Now middle lane,
Dire are scattered.
bit of chip damage being done. Ember Spirit picks up the completed Spirit Vessel. Scan,
Radiant's bottom tower is
gonna
under
reveal the Lina as well as the Slardar, who's gone for Vlad's as his first item. Interesting choice.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Monkey King should have his Echo Saber out real soon. It's about 200 gold away. Earthshaker already going for that blink dagger straight up. It's about 500 gold away. Slaughter is a long way off though, but they might look to engage onto this Slaughter. Unfortunately, the stroke doesn't commit in middle lane though. Ember Spirit Light Strike Ray connects with the Ice Path and they get the kill. Arena just a tad bit too late there, and gonna allow the Mars to disengage out of this. Grimstroke gonna get hit by the second Light Strike Ray. Earthshaker though, beautiful fissure. Re-engage back in, but they've already found 3 and they're probably gonna look to find more. Slaughter's back into the fight as well, and that's a triple kill. 4 players down
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
on Team Secret, and they get completely smashed out of the park there. Arena, they were thinking about a disengage, but the Grimstroke straight up waltz in, wanting to take that fight. Ice Path connects. Slaughter comes in with the crush as well. And now it's an 8,000, in fact 10,000 net worth lead. Just 15 minutes in for ROG Titans.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Radiance completed on the Alchemist. He already has 1,700 gold to boot. On top of that, 2 levels into Unstable Concoction. He's going to be going for the Blink Dagger as well. They're going to have quite a bit of CC on the table with that Blink Concoct. Unfortunately, the Spectre is so far behind on net worth. He's got quite a bit of catching up to do. Yasha Manta style. It's the way to go right now. Yule Scepter. Actually, he's going for the Aether Lens. They're going to disassemble the Arcane Boots. Go for the complete the Aether Lens up. Earthshaker Blink is flying out. They're going to jump in onto the Spectre by the looks of things, but it's too far behind. Under safety, Monkey King looking for the re-engage back in. Mars wants to move in on this as well. They spot out the Lina. TP cancelled away. Monkey King jumps back in as well. Spots out the Jakiro. Monkey King continue to work on this. Dodges the Ice Path. Light Strike Array on point. Macropire connects in. The Spear though. Laguna Blade expended as well, and they're going to come in with the Arena and the Haunt. I think they should be able to find 2 kills in here back to back. Nicely done. Ember gonna show himself up here. Spectre wants to continue chasing this. They're looking for the Earthshaker by the looks of things.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ember gonna remnant away, but oh, he gets hit by the silence. But he wants to re-engage back into this. Monkey King able to jump away. He will eventually get the Searing Chains onto the Mars here. Mars stands his ground, gets the spear out, but the Alchemist continues to give chase with that Radiance, gets the job done. They do manage to find the Ember in this. Oh, the slight into Shearing, and they find 2 kills yet again. Aye. Things looking pretty bad right now.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
For Team Secret, ROG Titans, there was that small gap where there's the Ember plus the Alchemist. It wouldn't have been much that they could do, but right now they're just so farm. They're willing to fight. Blink is up. Manta style is going to be soon up on the Alchemist as well. This Alchemist is going to start to pretty much be nigh untouchable. Fissure out Arena. Sketch out the Slaughter. The Slaughter crush. He's gonna crush, walk his way back out, but the Mars, I think he's gonna get chased here. Concoct, Alchemist, Blink Crush. Yeah. Ice Path to keep him in position as well. And the damage is just too much right now.
Dire's middle tower is under
They're just picking them one by one, and they find the Spectre in here in the bottom lane as well. 2 quick kills. Things just going from bad to worse right now. And I think it's in the last 3-4 minutes that they've managed to get a 5,000 net worth lead jump from what it was, and now they're sitting at 15,000 just 18 minutes in.
has fallen.
Ember Spirit completes up the Yule Scepter.
Invisible attack.
Tier 2's under siege. There's nowhere they can go right now. Monkey King was leading, is at least able to keep toe to toe with the rest of the heroes here in the network. Now all of a sudden find himself too far behind. Blink Rush initiate, Light Strike connects in, and the Laguna Blade expended, and that's a quick assassinate onto the Monkey King. 29 seconds on the silence as Chemical Rage is just going to walk up into 4 heroes and end up going down. But the Light Strike 2-man clear up. Ember Spirit in the front lines. Searing Chain's going to come off cooldown soon. Yule Scepter, there you go. Searing, 2 right clicks, 3. And they will clean up onto 4 heroes. Diving way far behind the tier 2. Almost into the tier 4s there to pick up the kills. But that's how strong they are right now. They have no answers whatsoever on Team Secret to this aggression from ROG Titans. Seb in the trees does have Fissure. Blink Crush. Oh, he gets caught out. Monkey King coming in. Wukong's come on. He should do enough here. Earthshaker might want to look to turn in onto this. They will get the kill onto this Lada. Arena comes out as well. Yule Scepter dodging off the silence. Ember Spirit continues to stand his ground. Want to fight this. Remnants out of the arena. Does he have another remnant? Yes, he does. He can look to jump in. Fissure catches him out. Monkey King moving back in. Slow's coming out as well. Spectre coming in with the Haunt, and they will eventually clean up. That's a big streak going their way. Monkey King, can he survive? Yes, he will. And now Spectre, she's been caught out. He's thinking about making a play here, the Alchemist, but he has absolutely no backup, while the entirety of Team Secret is gonna look to move in on this Alchemist. Re-engage back in onto the Earthshaker. Stroke connects. Do they have enough in terms of Kite? Silence out as well. Secondary concoction not needed. The spear though pushes him across, and the burst damage is just too much. And they've managed to give away a couple of crucial kills to Team Secret. And bottom lane, oh, the kite was real there. Slight into Searing, catches the Monkey King out. Yule Scepter out. They are coming in with 3, and the Ember looking to run back. The spear connects, and yeah, God's Rebuke to secure the kill. Monkey King will eventually end up going down, but Ember, has he overcommitted? He's gonna use up the arena. He can remnant out of this though. Does he have the mana? No, he doesn't. Slight to dodge the Fissure. He survives, and now he has the mana for the remnant, and they might do enough to kite here. They get the Searing onto the Mars, and he ends up succumbing down. They find more. Quick double kill in as well. Ice Path catches 4. Quick triple kill. And with that, it's going to be a full 5-man wipe.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They're going to go high ground right now. 18,000 net worth lead. 31 to 15. Alchemist in the front lines. They're battling backdoor protection right now. Chemical Rage is on cooldown for 20 seconds, but they're going to try and get as much damage done. Earthshaker does respawn back out, so does Grimstroke and the Mars. 10 seconds out, Spectre. And they're going to have a window for, I think, 3 seconds. Echo Slam onto 2. But the Earthshaker, poor Earthshaker. Nothing he could do there right now. Monkey King looking to move back into this as well. Crush comes out, and Arena, they want to go on the Lina. Ice Path catches him out. He's gonna blow the Laguna Blade, and they find 2, they find 3, and Earthshaker gonna end up going down as well. Double buybacks forced out, but at this time don't think it really matters in either. Mars gets caught out. Concoction coming in, that's gonna be a dieback on the Mars. He's just fountain camping right now. Grimstroke's out of there. This is gonna TP back out of the jungle, but 4 players down. Rax under siege. 23k net worth lead, 1000 gold per minute lead that they've managed to amass right now.
Dyer's bottom barracks is falling. Dyer's bottom barracks are under
And
attack.
they're not done just yet. They're gonna go for the middle lane of Rax as well. Spectre has respawned back out, so does the Monkey King. And you can see ILG Titans are just gonna look to back off. No reason for them to risk this right now. Oh, he's gonna miss the boundless strike, and that's gonna be opportunity for the Ember Spirit to move up. Slight doesn't do much. Huge Scepter out. Is he gonna commit in with the Remnant? Yes, he is, but barely managed to get an Ice Path. Though this man macro pyre, that was beautifully done. They sniped the Monkey King from right under the nose of Team Secret, and there was nothing they could do at that point of time.
Dyer's top shrine is under attack.
Never refuse gold given. Soldier's fortune.
Dyer's bottom shrine is under attack.
Invisibility.
Who's the Spectre have? She has the completed Manta style, but that Manta is gonna offer absolutely nothing right now. Lena in fact has a higher net worth, and they find the Grimstroke. Grimstroke's done. Quick Laguna Blade assassination. Alchemist ends up stunning himself out, but no worries. This is a tier 2 still up, and they're gonna look to take that down right here. The final tier 2 soon to bite the dust there. In fact already does. Middle lane, they begin to work on the Rax. Monkey King thinking about jumping in with the Wukong's command. He does. Boundless Strike does catch out the Slara, and I think that's the Slara pretty much done for. Arena is expended as well. They might have one, might be 2 as well. Lena gets caught out in the side, but they've lost only the 1. In comes the Concoct, and Echo Slam catches 2 though, but the Monkey King is just too low right now. Slight secures the kill. Concoct finds another. 2 quick kills. A buyback forced out from the Monkey King. And with the Spectre, they want to go in. There are a couple of heroes who are really low. Alchemist, no Chemical Rage, no mana just yet, but he does have the Aegis of the Immortal. Ice Path catches 2 out. They're slowly but surely chipping away at the Rax here. Slara coming in with the Crush, does find the Spectre, who immediately pops the Manta Style. Laguna Blade, he survived, no, but he's burning to the Radiance damage, and eventually will go down to the Ember Spirit, but they've already lost their middle lane of Rax. Top lane will be under siege real soon. They're just diving behind enemy towers right now. Alchemist jumps in, does get speared away, and that should, oh no, he does not survive. Ember will eventually get taken down, but he's just diving in behind
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
the enemies right now. They're hitting the drums inside base. What? Oi, oi, oi. Blink Rush onto 2, counter Fissure in, and this is just
Dyer's middle tower is under
delaying the inevitable right now. Long range Laguna Blade gets 1 arena, and Mars is gonna die in his own arena. GG, well played is called, and with that, Team Secret bow out. ROG Titans are your champions here today of the ILG Cup Season 3. Mumbai Minor taking down Team Secret 2-0 in the grand finals. It's been an amazing tournament. Big shout out to all the players Big shout out to all the viewers who tuned in throughout the last 2 days. Shout out to all the sponsors, title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G, associate sponsors Next Wave Multimedia and Kaspersky, GPU partner Galax, energy drink partner Monster Energy. This is Sheflair signing off. See you folks next week. Actually, you can straight up go ahead and jump in on the CSGO stream that's going on. We have the Kolkata miner that is live from Zone. I have my buddy Jonathan as well as Batura taking you through the action there. I think it's about semi-finals time there, so immediately hop on in onto that stream. There's the grand finals coming up there. But from here, from the DOTA stream, it is goodbye.
Though I'm standing here, let you walk away remains my greatest fear. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody that floats above any waves. But I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Now I believe that you are not yet free.